So we all know the value of limit x tends to 0 sin x by x, which is none other than 1. But do you know limit x tends to infinity sin x by x? What will be its value? In today's video we will be discussing on how can we find limit x tends to infinity sin x by x. This is your educator Rajib and you all are welcome here at X Calculus. So let us begin. Well, now we need to find limit x tends to infinity sin x by x. Okay, now we will discuss this problem with two methods. One we will do with Sandwich Theorem. You can watch my full video on Sandwich Theorem by following the link which comes above the right hand corner. And the second method will be by Graphically. So we will try now to find out by method 1, which is by using Sandwich Theorem. We all know the range of sin x. Range of sin x is none other than closed -1 and 1. It implies -1 less than equals to sin x less than equals to 1. Now as x tends to infinity, we all know, we have discussed this in the video which comes in the eye icon. X is none other than a large number. A very large number, and as it possesses to plus infinity, infinity means plus infinity, so this value is positive, and hence we can divide this inequality by x, and hence we will get -1 by x less than equals to sin x by x less than equals to 1 by x. Now if we apply Sandwich Theorem here, by Sandwich Theorem we can easily write it limit x tends to infinity -1 by x limit x tends to infinity sin x by x less than equals to limit x tends to infinity 1 by x. This value we have already got to know. This will be 0 and this will again be 0. You can follow the part 7 of the limit series and you can get to know how can we find this is 0. So finally the answer we are getting here, that 0 less than equals to limit x tends to infinity sin x by x, which is less than equals to 0. So final answer we can write limit x tends to infinity sin x by x is none other than 0. So this is the answer. This we have got using quiz theorem or Sandwich Theorem. Now we will do the same using Graphically. So method 2, that we are going to do by graph. For this one we need the graph of fx equals to sin x by x. This graph is quite interesting. So if we consider a Cartesian plane like that, x and y, and this line represents 1 and this line represents -1, we already know limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is 1, and that will help us to plot the graph. So when we proceed to 0, this is 0, we proceed to 0, then the value of the function will be 1. So fx will attain some value somewhere like here, and the graph will follow the oscillation portion, so it will go like that. So the graph of y equals to sin x by x is as we can see here, and you see if x goes towards infinity, the curve will try reaching the x-axis or try meeting the x-axis, and hence fx will tend to 0. And in the same thing will happen if we go towards -infinity also. So if x tends to -infinity, fx will tend to here again 0. So this is exactly how we can show graphically limit x tends to infinity sin x by x is none other than 0. So I hope this video will be helpful. Do subscribe to my channel X Calculus. Join our Instagram page X Calculus. Thank you.